Hugh, welcome to breakfast.
Thank you.
Again.
It's great. Yeah, my pleasure.
Lovely to see you.
I am a morning man. I like the mornings.
If no one has seen a trailer, and if no one has seen the posters, they might be thinking, frankly, you're a bit big and a bit old to be playing Pan.
But the tights look fantastic on me, the green tights. Yes, no, I don't play Pan in this. I auditioned, I just didn't get the part. Some 11-year-old upstart got it from Australia. Gypped. No, I played Blackbeard. I played the villain of the piece.
It would be fair to say you throw yourself into this one with some gusto.
Yeah, I mean, you got it, right? I mean, this is Neverland. You're in the world of a child's imagination, and Joe really kind of set out the rules that all adults, any adult in this film, have to be as adults are to kids. And in his perspective, that is frightening and ridiculous. He said that's how basically kids see us. We have ridiculous rules and ways of being, and we're frightening. So for Blackbeard, it's a little more frightening than ridiculous, but there's a fair bit, and I just figure you've got to go for it.
Blood Fear! Welcome to Neverland!
When I saw the film, I wrote down two things, or at least two things came in my head about your performance. One was Alistair Sim, and the other was Blackadder.
Blackadder. Oh my gosh, I love Blackadder.
Maybe it's something to do with the outfits or the extraordinaries.
Maybe.
What's the thing that's behind you? Is it called a ruff?
Yes, it's like a ruff. Actually,
plume.
what is that? Yes, it was plumage. I mean, it took a long time to get into that costume. I mean, it's kind of, there is plumage, there are feathers around my neck, there's wigs, samurai wigs at some point. He's a huge show pony and a classic old theatrical ham, basically.
And costumes like that, problems getting in and out? I mean, was that easy, or was that...
It wasn't easy. It was not easy to fight in those costumes, and sometimes extremely hot, even shooting in England. It was hot, but fun.
There's quite a lot of swashbuckling. I think is that the theatrical phrase for it?
Exactly.
Swashbuckling.
I'd always wanted to do a bit of swashbuckling. I never quite saw it being bald.
No.
The long black beard, or as my son very affectionately calls it, Dad, it's more of a black and white beard, let's be honest.
But did anything go wrong during the fight sequences or the swordsmanship?
Oh yeah. Yeah? The most embarrassing time it went wrong was when I had to use my sword to cut through this bit of cloth. It was a tent. It was actually like the most thin bit of cloth. And the guy said, listen, we've just put a little sort of mark in here, so it's going to break away really easily. And he said, but I've only got two, so if we could get it in 2 takes. And I just couldn't cut through the cloth. There's a whole bit of me like... And I just remember one of the crew members going, come on, Wolverine, get it together. I was like, please, if there's one thing you should be able to do, it's cut through cloth.
He's lost his power.
He's gone.
It's all gone. When you were a child, Peter Pan, did that loom large in your consciousness?
I knew the story, but I don't remember reading it. I read it for this. It is a book that every adult should read. It is a really beautiful book. It's way more intricate than I remember from just seeing the animated movie. And it's, as an adult, it's a real cautionary tale, actually. There's this wonderfully poignant bit at the end where Wendy, who now has children, is visited again by Peter, and she's forgotten Peter, and Peter can't understand it, and she says something like, I can't remember when I forgot you. I don't remember what happened. And I thought, oh, this is what happens as adults. We lose that sense of wonder and magic that kids naturally have. When does that happen, and do we have to lose it? We don't, really.
Do you think you've grown up?
No. Look at me, look at my job. I mean, you're a grown-up.
No, I don't think I am.
You don't?
Inside, I'm not.
No, well, that's J.M. Barrie's, that's what this movie's about. Age is not chronological, age is a mental state, you know, and the world, this can be, it's a pot of flowers, or that can be the most extraordinary, magical part of creation, you know, and I suppose being an actor, you have to be a little kid. We're just dressing up pretending to be people for a living, you know.
Sounds good like that.
Yeah. My kid actually said to me the other day, he said, Dad, I just found out that you get paid more than a doctor, but you're just playing dress-ups. And I was like, yeah, let's not get into that. It does not make any sense. And people will look back at this point of history and go, really? You elevated actors? Like, really?
Makes sense.
If you just fed them, they would have been fine.
I want to talk to you about a couple of other things, because you mentioned Wolverine a moment ago, and now Wolverine he's gone from your life.
Not yet. I've got one more to go.
But have you completed the filming?
I've called the taxi. I haven't left the party yet. No, I haven't even started the filming.
Okay.
So that'll happen sometime next year, I think, once we've got that right. And I've got a very, very clear idea in my head of how it should be and what this film should be. And I'm just going to make sure we do it right. This is the last one. It feels like the right time, and hopefully I don't regret that in 5 years and begging Fox to take me back.
Now, you're a big fella.
I'll do all right.
What are you, 6'4"?
Not quite.
6'3", something like that. But you're...
My CV, 6'7". No, I'm about between 6'2" and 3".
But you're a big fella, but you're light on your feet, and you can dance, and you are going back to song and dance, aren't
Yes,
you?
yeah. I've actually been doing dance. It's all about me, and you'll enjoy it.
But you know, some people might not. Some people who know you from the big movies you've done, like
Right.
Wolverine,
Yeah.
they won't know about that part of your life at all.
I remember very vividly being on stage playing Peter Allen, who was a very flamboyant Australian entertainer. He was married to Liza Minnelli for a second. And anyway, he was very flamboyant, and he had a boyfriend. So in the stage show, I kissed the boyfriend. It's not a long kiss, it was a little bit of a kiss. It was on the lips, and as we're going in, I remember vividly some guy sounded about 22 to me, just going, "Don't do it, Wolverine!" And I was actually, as he said it, I was in the kiss and I lost it. And we both like shaking, and now at that point I thought I can't part until the laughing has subsided. So, yeah, it's a bit of a shock to some people, but that's good.
And you're going to do musical numbers?
Musical numbers from, everything from Oklahoma to movie musicals to Les Mis to stuff that I've done from Boy From Oz, a whole range of things.
Hugh, lovely to see you again.
Great to see you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.